Hey, 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 coming in live from Michigan. If you are brand spanking new to a breakfast show and hanging out with Michelle Churchill Dworack, it is an honor to have you. Super pumped up, super fired up. We're gonna do our makeup, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna set the tone to literally like smash / crush this Tuesday. So if you're looking, if you're looking for some motivation, some inspiration, some some tips and some tricks and some ways to literally leverage reverse aging, you are in the right place. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you are brand spanking new, I figured I'd hop on. I do have Gia here. If you do not know, she is my newest family member. I had her for less than 24 hours and she broke her leg. So it's been a whirlwind, but you know what? It's okay, because it could be worse, right? There's people out there that are dying of cancer every single day. So it could be worse. So let's look at the good in everything and let's crush this Tuesday morning. So if you are new, if you drop new, I have like a welcome brochure for you. It's a protein guide that helped me in many ways. A little bit about my background, so I grew into a size 12. I have to be really careful what I say with Meta. Ended up for 11 months struggling to get back to where I was before having my daughter Isabella. I ended up going in for a physical, and the physical is weird because I was going through my email, and in the email I had a letter to check in for my physical that I didn't even realize a year had passed by. So I was gonna get charged a cancellation fee, so I ended up going in. I'll tell you one thing, I stepped on that scale and I was the heaviest I'd ever been, and I broke down and told my doctor, and my doctor actually said to me, you know, Michelle, what have you tried? I told her what I've tried, and she's like, you know what, let's just try metformin. So she's like, don't get worried because metformin is a drug that is used to treat prediabetes, but it helps people who struggle to lose weight start to get results. And I don't know, something just told me like, Michelle, that's kind of scary. It's a pharmaceutical drug. Like maybe you shouldn't. So I ended up going all in with a book called The Obesity Fix, which you could go get. Like I'm telling you right now that if you want to like rock your world, the book, The Obesity Fix, is absolutely amazing. And then here's what's going to happen when you get it on Audible. When you do get it on Audible, it's going to start recommending other books that are similar. I literally haven't stopped listening to them. I stopped counting at 40 Audible books. Like literally I stopped counting. So I tune in even this morning, taking Bella to school. Like I'm learning how to biohack our human body, and I come live and I share that with you while we add in some spices, right? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dive in. The first thing is just really kind of realizing what's in your makeup. And I know that sounds crazy, but it goes straight into your bloodstream. I was introduced to an app called Yucca. Okay, so if you wanna write that down, that app I can guarantee you will change your life. So Y-U-K-A, it's called Yucca, okay? I want you to start with anything that you use more than twice a week. I want you to just scan it. So including your protein bars, because listen, I upped my protein. I had more protein. I had protein bars. I had cottage cheese. I had Greek yogurt. I had lunch meat. All of the foods I was buying, because I was the girl who would just buy the food that was 80 cents cheaper, they all had additives. And this Yucca app is going to tell you that. It literally tells you the additives. Like for example, Metamucil I was using. It has aspartame, yellow 6, has 4 other additives inside of it that are carcinogenic, sperm altercation in men, lead to ADHD in children, and also lead to becoming overweight. It tells you right on there. The nice thing about the app, hear me out, is literally it gives you a recommendation. So at the very, very bottom, if you're like, well, shoot, you know, like I love this ice cream. Well, guess what? You can still get a recommendation at the bottom to still be using and eating ice cream. So make sure you download that app. That would be the first thing. And then the second thing, like we're sitting here drinking coffee right now. A lot of people are literally talking about how you can't drink coffee in order to lose weight. The only reason why people are saying that, literally hear me out for a minute, is because there's pesticides usually in coffee. Like 9 out of 10 times coffee has pesticides. So just change it out for a pesticide-free one. Like there's a really well-known massive brand named Rise. I was using that one for a hot second, but I found one that had a little bit more of a better formula. It had clinicals. I found out that labels don't have to be approved by the FDA. They don't. So you literally can have really good marketing on something, and guess what? It might not be the best. Hi, Jackie, I love you. It might not even be the best one. So I came to find out, I went after science, clinicals, third-party validation, and clean. Hear me out. If you use cinnamon, swap it out for Ceylon cinnamon. Regular cinnamon will elevate kidney levels over time. Ceylon cinnamon does not. Ceylon. Drop coffee in the comments. I will share a video with you that explains the coffee that I use better than I can, but I'm not going to just give you that because I want you to see the video. Like the soil that it comes from, what's happening, just to kind of better educate you and inform you, especially if this is something that you've been using for like a really long time, right? If you eat coffee on the daily, you should know most coffees have pesticides and there's ways around it. So just again, make sure you drop in the comments that word. Hi, I see your new baby. Yeah, my new baby is going to give me a run for my money. Just drop in the comments the word coffee and I'll share that video with you. Jackie, you know what happened, right? I had her for less than 24 hours and she broke her leg. Yeah, that was fun. So she's an Italian Greyhound. So she's about 14 pounds, but they have really long, skinny arms. But I had a Boston Terrier mixed with a Chihuahua, and he was my lap dog. Good morning, Brooke. What's up, Patty? And he was my lap dog. And so I really have missed my lap dog, and it's been since August. So I decided, hey, I do have 2 other dogs, so if you think I'm crazy, but they were rescued. And something about rescue dogs is they don't like to walk on a leash. They like more quiet time. Stop eating your Stop eating your your cast, or else I'm gonna have to get you a cone on your head, and that's not gonna be very fun. So yeah, that's what's going on, and her name's Gia. I'm sure you can see her. Okay, so going back to the coffee. If you do drink coffee, make sure you mix back in the water. Did you know water's how you actually burn fat? 75% of people right now this morning are not burning fat. We're not going to be those 75%. The number, because I never knew, because like if you go to the news right now, the news literally tells you to drink 8 glasses of water. 8 cups. That's 64 ounces. You're supposed to be drinking half of your weight. So when I was 190, I was supposed to be getting 95 ounces of water. So half of your weight in ounces of water each and every day. But listen, if you drink pop or coffee or alcohol or tea, that's okay. I know, right? Fine, Mom. I'll just chew on the cord. Literally, you have to add that back in. So it's easy. If you have a glass of wine that's this big of a pour, just look at it. And if you drink a glass of wine, fill that with water, drink it. Okay? The only time you have to add electrolytes is if you are drinking more than half of your weight in ounces of water each and every day, and more than the pop, coffee, tea, and alcohol. Okay? Hi, Tammy. So let me give you an example. Say that I didn't drink pop, coffee, or alcohol. I would just drink half my weight in ounces of water. So I'd take 140, divide it by 2, I'm at 70 ounces. If I drank 16 ounces of coffee, it would be half my weight plus 16. No, you cannot have that cord. Okay? That's what you're gonna do. So water is how you burn fat. Do not drink Celsius. I was in the doctor's. You guys, they're drinking Celsius. I go, can I show you something? I'm being dead serious. Like, I need to show you something. It literally in the Yucca app, when you scan it in the YUKA app, you guys, the additives that are inside of it, it says right in the bottom right, leads to overweight. It alters blood glucose levels. So like here we're using something that's supposedly supposed to have us like burn fat, right? And we think it's healthy and like giving us energy, but then it's actually doing the opposite. So that's why, do you want me to put someone spell out in the comments, YUKA. That's what that app is called, Yucca, YUKA, okay? I will tell you right now, I have my water bottle. You guys get a 40-ounce water bottle, right? 40 ounces. Have a straw, you'll drink faster. But the best thing you could ever do, especially feeling like I have a flippin' newborn again, is literally the best thing you could ever do is to have a timer set. So every 90 minutes, every hour and a half, it'll just go off on your phone. Thank you, Jackie. Literally stop, drop, and drink 15 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It saved me yesterday when I was at the ER vet. I was telling the girls and they're like, oh my gosh, we're usually like really busy because we're one of the only few that has emergency vet. I'm like, set a timer. They're like, dude, I can do that. She came back because I was there for 2 hours. She's like, my timer just went off. I've drank more water than I haven't. I'm like, you watch how much weight you're going to lose. Okay. Tammy says she loves that app. See, guys, so this is literally right now you're getting some major golden nuggets. So that's why I love this. If you follow Gary Brecka, okay, or you follow Gary Vaynerchuk, these people are literally every single day, like pouring into themselves through personal development to literally beyond biohack the human body. They talk about hydrogen a lot, right? A ton. So hydrogen being added into your water should not come. I saw a girl yesterday that was using it from TJ Maxx. No, 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 and no. You shouldn't be buying stuff at the checkout lane of literally places like TJ Maxx. And the reason being is, let me tell you why. Number one, no, you can't have that. Number one, okay, literally with this, you are literally not getting a good absorption. You're wasting your money. It's very simple for a company to be able to make something, sell it for $20. It costs them $1 to make. It can put anything on the label. It doesn't have to be approved by the FDA. So number one, if you do use hydrogen, number one, make sure it's proven through science. Make sure it has clinicals. Make sure it has certifications. Number two, make sure it's clean. And number three, you want crystallization. So it should come in little crystals, like a Crystal Light packet. That's what it should look like. I was adding Crystal Light and Mio. Diana, thank you, to my water. You guys, there's additives. Heightens glucose levels, heightens cortisol levels. It says right in the bottom, leads to being overweight. So here I thought I was drinking more water to help me lose weight when really it was making me gain weight. So those are the type of things. I have a hydrogen water, Samantha, but drop in the comments hydrogen. I will make you watch the video because you should do what it does, see what it does in the body. You literally are gonna notice night and day, clarity, brain fog. Let me share why. Energy, performance and recovery in the gym, your energy, fatigue, headaches, blood pressure, all of those will improve. Why? Hydrogen being put in the body, number one, it's not found in the body. Number two, it dilates what's called nitric oxide. It elevates the levels. Nitric oxide is how you pump blood through the vein, so it dilates it for 10 hours. So clearly, you guys, if you're having more blood flow to areas in your body, first of all, your immunity, your recovery, all of those things when blood's flowing, your brain support. So make sure if you drop in the comments the word hydrogen, I will introduce you to the expert that I work with. Otherwise, you want to make sure when you are getting them, you want to make sure, is this proven through science? Does it have clinicals? Does it have certifications? I had a girl that literally was knocking on my door because she was using a Celsius. I go, don't drink that, drink this. She goes, Michelle, I need it. I can't wait for my order. It says it's gonna be 3 business days. She came, I gave it to all the cheer moms at comp this weekend. Every single person ordered it. So just imagine if you could experience and like literally walk around and sample things, you wouldn't care. It's just like the vet yesterday. Whatever, how much is it? What are you gonna do? You deserve to feel good. There is an aging process. Do you wanna speed up the process? Do you wanna feel better along the way? Do you wanna help for cravings and sugar and salts? Because you can. But if that's not something that turns you on or turns you up and you're like, hey, listen, I'm not miserable over here like other people are, keep doing what you're doing. Does that make sense? You don't have to do anything. You can still do it through water, half of your weight in ounces, through protein, which we're going to talk about in a second. That's what I'm going to go eat. And through your fiber, okay? Just know, if you're enhancing your water, it can't be Mio or Crystal Light. It can't have additives. It needs to be clean. So those are the things that when I work with people, the number one thing that I see is that they're using something that literally has additives inside of it that are altering their, the goal or the benefits that they're supposed to be getting, the reason why they're not getting results. Does that make sense? Drop a 1. Ask me a question in the comments. As far as protein, great question. It should be your goal weight. So we might have to go look at our desirable weight. So Google, just be like, hey, I'm 5'7". What's my desirable weight? It'll give you a range. For me, it's 129 to 150. When you're in weight loss, you want the higher number. Once you're maintaining, I can hit 129, okay? So 150 turns into grams of protein. 129 turns into grams of protein. Here's an interesting fact. 150 grams of protein is only 600 calories. 150 grams of fat is 1,350 calories. Why? Can you tell me why in the comments? There's 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. There's 4 calories in 1 gram of carb, 4 calories in 1 gram of protein. That's why. So make sure you realize that. Like if you love olives and olive oil and cheddar cheese is a big one, and you love egg yolks and salmon, which is a fatty fish, and avocados, nuts and seeds and peanut butter, all of those are a fat. So really we should pull back. So peanut butter, 1 tablespoon instead of 2. Avocados, 1/4 instead of half. Guacamole is not free calories. Egg yolks, 1 a day, right? You want to make sure, otherwise it's going to be nearly impossible to get enough protein without you putting too much energy into the body. Here's a tip for you, okay? Drop in the comments the word protein if you didn't get the free protein guide that helped me in many ways. Drop in the comments. I can send it to you. When you look at the back of anything you're eating, anything at all, you're going to see obviously calories, you're going to see protein, you're going to see fats, you're going to see carbs. Actually, to be honest, it's in big bold. All you have to do is cover the last number of calories. So say it's 240. Okay, I see 240. I take my finger and cover the last number. I'd be left with 24. Now I go to protein. Is there 24 grams of protein? If there is not, what would I do? Go to serving size, cut it in half. If I'm getting a protein bar, number 1 step is it yucca approved? Because I have a lot of people that are on cottage cheese and Greek yogurt, but they're on ones that have additives. Pay the extra on 80 cents. Again, get the Yucca app, scan it. Jackie, do you use Yucca? Are you scanning your foods and stuff? And replace it with recommended choices. You are gonna feel night and freaking day. So I'm gonna let you answer this. Say something has 180 calories. I just taught you, covered the last number of calories, 180, what would you have left? And what does that number tell me? 180, what would you have left when you covered that last number of calories? Can you tell me in the comments? What would you have left? $18. There should be 18 grams of protein. Is there? Then you would cut the serving in half. So if I go to bread and I'm like, okay, 80 calories, cover last number 8, serving size 2 slices, I'd have 1. Serving size 1 slice, I'd have half. I'm eating, Tammy, the Kirkland bar. The Kirkland protein bar is good. If you search what protein bar you're using, it'll tell you at the bottom. Some you might have to get even on Amazon. But the Kirkland protein bar, there's like a peanut butter, a chocolate chip. That's the one that is not only a good bang for your buck, Yucca approved. Yesterday I got a tea. What's the name of the brand? There's a tea brand. Maybe it's Rise. It's Yucca approved. It was like a Jolly Rancher. You guys, there's so many alternatives. So that's what you want. Tammy, thank you. You would want 18 grams of protein. Correct. So with your fiber, we want 25 grams. I could automatically be sitting with you right now, and all I would have to ask you is, hey, do you have bloating? You guys, we're all women here. Do you have inflammation? Do you have irregular bowel movements? Do you have foul smelling gas? Okay, let's be real. Do you have weird noises going on in your belly area? Okay, what's your grams of fiber? Role play with me. I have no clue. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to just track it today, okay? And then tomorrow, because let's be for real. We need about 2 or 3 days under our belt. Tracking takes, what, 3 minutes? There's an app that does it for free. You can have. Track it, and if you're less than 25 grams of fiber, we need to up it. Fiber is the only thing that swells to the depth of your intestinal tract, and your intestinal tract is really cool. It reminds me of a big slithering gardener snake. And the inside of your intestinal tract is like a light pink in color. Literally, it's a light pink. And some people's has like black holes. Why? Well, the acidic foods that they're using that are high in additives, number one. Number two, they have toxins left behind from what's in their food. Why? Well, guys, if we don't have enough water, if we don't have enough movement, if we don't have enough fiber, food is being left behind in the intestinal tract. What grows on it? Bacteria, toxins. So then you get inflammation, you get irregular, foul-smelling gas, weird noises going on in the belly area. It all makes perfect sense. Chia seeds, 2 tablespoons is 10 grams of fiber, 150 calories, which is a great bang for your buck. Berries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, all of your berry family is 8 grams of fiber, 1 cup. Greens, 1 cup, 7 grams. I found a bread, let me put it in the comments for you. I found it from a Better Food health food store, or like maybe they have it at also Whole Foods. It's called Carbonat, okay? A slice of bread, it's 40 calories and it has 15 grams of fiber. Highly recommend it. 2 pieces a day is 30 calories. You're still gonna get your fiber in. Fiber is one of the key components to weight loss. I was adding stupid Metamucil to my water. Aspartame, yellow 6, additives. Right at the bottom, the high-risk additives led to obesity, sperm alteration in men, literally high glucose levels, high cortisol levels. When this happens, what's happening? You guys, the autoimmune diseases are going up. Psoriasis and skin conditions are going up, not because of anything other than our food system is broke. So YUKA, I'm going to put in the comments for you, Allison. That's the app you're just going to scan today. Any foods that you have more than twice a week. That's it. And your mind is going to be absolutely blown away, okay? That's the fiber component. There's apps you can get for free, okay? You can Google. Right now you could go Google. Easiest way, like all of our answers are here, okay? So that's all you need to do for that. I have a cell activation. I never reached my goal. Bella's going to be on Monday. She's going to be 12. I never reached my goal after having her. And she's 12 until the last 90 days. Everyone's going, Michelle, how? How? Cell activation. We have all of these cells in our body that are altered every single day by toxins, by dyes, by carcinogens that are found in our food. And what they do is they just shut down, okay? They shut off. The light is turned off. We can actually turn them on through what's called cell activation. I can't talk a lot about this because Meta will not let me. Every cocktail for cell activation is different. I would never put Who's On Jackie on for someone whose name is like Meredith. It all depends. I would have to ask you 3 serious questions. Once we get in there and activate the cells, it reminds me of like people who use antidepressants. The full capacity of the drug working is the 90-day mark, okay? It's literally at the 12-week mark. It's the same for cell activation. So I would never put anyone on it for 30 flippin' days. When you reach your goal, guess what? Yes, you get off of it. You can get off of it. So all those stories that you're seeing on my stories or my post is from cell activation. You should never, ever, ever, ever be taking something that requires a prescription to reach your goals. Let me say that again. You should never, ever, 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 ever be using something that requires a prescription to reach your goals. So make sure, if you didn't drop cocktail in the comments, I will reach out to you and ask you a few questions, and I can give you a recommendation. You'll get a full spectrum, a full video, full benefits of what it is. Once you reach your goal, you get off, and there are no awful side effects, okay? No, it's not what you're thinking. It doesn't need a prescription, it doesn't involve a poke. Again, I have to be very careful. So if you want that information of how I did that through cell activation, you would just have to drop in the comments cocktail, or you would have to drop cell activation, and I will screenshot your name and I will message you, okay? So that's for the cell activation component of it. Do you have any questions in regards to protein, water, fiber, or the Yucca app? I encourage you today to go to a free YouTube. How old are you? Like, you could literally go into the comments or into YouTube and search 30-minute full body workout for a 40-year-old. Beginner 40-year-old workout full body. You guys, it all starts, everything you need to reach your goal, it already exists. We don't need some fancy thing. It already exists for you to literally reach your goal right now. So it's free. Go to YouTube. You should be doing 20 minutes 3 days a week. As a group certified fitness instructor, that is something, especially menopausal, perimenopausal, postmenopausal women, that is something you 100% with certainty want to make sure that you're doing. So you can go, okay? You can go right now to YouTube, 20-minute full body strength training workout for beginners. You can do menopausal strength training workout for beginners. Use YouTube. Carve out and map out your day. Like today, I knew what I was doing last night. I'm like, okay, so what am I doing? I've got this puppy. What am I going to do? I've got this lady coming at 10. Like, I map it out. So I know exactly what days I'm doing my strength training. And not only that, I know exactly what time. And I know the workout. The more you can put your head around literally what time you're going to do something, setting out the shoes, filling up the water bottle, the more you're obtained to actually do the thing. So start mapping it out. Wake up with intention. Set the 90-minute timer. Every 90 minutes, stop and drink water. Start getting the Yucca app and just scanning. Like, this cumulatively is going to take you 3 minutes total every day. And that 3 minutes is going to have you sleeping better. It's going to have you sleeping better. It's literally going to have you not only sleeping better, having more energy, okay? Getting to your results, less inflammation, less chances for disease, less chances for becoming type 2 diabetes. Like, I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. So make sure you get that app, okay? I think that's it. I'm going to go downstairs right now. I can show you my greens. The second I take them, I never take them live. I go to the bathroom. I had a very, very, very hard time. I interviewed, a lot of people from Australia. Did you know Australia and Europe, like a lot of their ingredients that we have in the United States that's approved by the FDA, they're not even approved there. So I had a really hard time with people telling me that they were supplementing for fruits and veggies. I'm like, no. Well, our fruits and our veggies, our fruits and our veggies are lacking 100%. They're lacking the nutrients because of soil. So I do now use, it's a super, super dark green. It's called Alive. Drop greens in the comments. It has all my full fruits, all my full vegetables. The depth in the color of this dark green is so dark. There's no grass. There's no fillers. Typical ones have grass and fillers that people are buying from Target. And it tastes like juice. I put it over ice. I'll mix it up for you. I drink it. I instantly go to the bathroom. I still, if I get a salad out to eat, but I don't really buy even organic fruits and vegetables anymore. And I'm actually saving money. And in the study that I was a part of, it was night and day how I felt. So then once I saw that, I was like, okay, well, now I've experienced it and it tastes so freaking good. Yeah, so Jackie's using it as well. Drop in the comments Alive or drop greens and I'll send it to you. Okay, I'll send you the video. The girl who made up the concept of it and the formula, all of this is sourced, is from Australia. She is brilliant. She's like this sexy blonde, such small legs, so little inflammation in menopause. Like, all these women from Australia and all these women from Europe, you guys, they're so fit and so lean and thin because they don't have additives. Lori, I just screenshotted your name. I'll send you those greens, okay? 100%. But like I said, you guys, you don't have to get anything to reach your goals. If you literally went back to the beginning of this and did the process that I just told you, you will get massive results. It's just for the people who want to speed the process up. It's just, Jill, I just screenshotted you. I'm going to send you, make sure you check your messenger. I'll send you those greens, okay? Make sure you check it. And if you guys didn't get the cell activation, I have 120 unread messages because my post from yesterday went viral, make sure you drop so I can screenshot cell activation. Because what I'm going to do is I have to ask you 3 or 4 questions. I can't stop the show in order to recommend a cocktail for you. Because everyone's cocktail looks different. That's the problem with these companies. They think it's a one size fits all, and it's not. In any way, shape, or form is it a one size fits all. Okay? Is that helpful? So, if you have any type of gastric sleeve or cancer, or you have menopause or perimenopause or no thyroid, yes, you still can use this, okay? This is a naturopath way of reaching your goals, right? You're not gonna be getting the awful side effects. You're gonna be better sleep, less inflammation. Lori, I'll send you that cocktail recipe and introduce you to the expert in cell activation. I can't say a lot because Meta doesn't allow it. But if you guys are looking at me and you're like, Michelle, you are different. How did you do it? It was from cell activation. It's the first time in 12 years that I've actually been the same as I was before I had Isabella. Sincerely. And there's not many people that can say that. And it did take me 12 years, but I didn't know about cell activation, and now it makes perfect sense to me. And I told you everything else I did. I used the YUKA app, Yucca, scanning my foods, scanning my toothpaste, scanning my mouthwash, because you'll see at the bottom the additives and the high risk of what it does in the body. My fiber is 25 grams, no more Metamucil. My water's half of my weight, no more Mio or Crystal Light. I love the Zevia Pop. Have you guys heard of the Zevia Pop? It's clean, it's Yucca approved, it's absolutely delicious. Okay, I'm not perfect, but when I go out to eat, my 20% is so different than it used to be. You don't have to be perfect. That's why when you hit the full spectrum of cell activation and you reach your goals, you can get off. I'm not, because the body that I'm using right now is helping sculpt my body. It's helping transform the skin that I had from, I can't say the word losing so much, to literally going in there and sculpting that muscle. More tonus, more muscle, faster metabolism, more protein. Guess what? 30% more calories burned. That's the only thing that I would ever recommend anyone to do, is use freaking collagen. Use it. And it should be a type 2 collagen. I'm even reading right now, because she's in here, she's an Italian Greyhound. She broke her arm yesterday after 24 hours of not even 24 hours of having her. That platform right there, that little ottoman she jumped down from, collagen in dogs, and that people are actually adding the wrong type. Type 2 collagen is the best strand. Why? After 20, we become deficit in it. Each year after 20, we're losing 1%. So when you wake up at 40, if you haven't been using a type 2 collagen, you're deficit. You see it in your hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, and skin's elasticity. The question is, A, are you okay with that? Or B, no, I want to biohack this. Like, I don't want to age. That's the question. So type 2 should be the main ingredient. Did you know the first ingredient listed on anything, when you go to like a food label, there's always ingredients. It's in chronicle order of what you find the most of to what you find the least of. I never knew that. So the first ingredient should be type 2 collagen, and you should have to refrigerate it, right? Like mine comes packed to keep it cold. It's a liquid, water soluble for absorption. Again, any collagen should not be purchased from the checkout at TJ Maxx. Labels can say anything on it for marketing, okay? Is there science? Is there clinicals? Is there third-party validation? Is there certifications? Then it's legit. So type 2, liquid for water soluble. I stopped using hyaluronic acid. I had skin cancer right here, okay? The face stuff I was putting in my face, bloodstream every day. Guess what? Go scan your sunscreen. It was carcinogenic. That's why I say that I had skin cancer. It was carcinogenic. So now I use tremella mushrooms. Organic tremella mushrooms are one of the best things that you can use, and it mimics hyaluronic acid. And then I'll never stop using, my secret is my fat burner. It's from Italy. The fat burner that I use, CLA, has seed oils. So I would never use that. I used to until I was educated, listening to 40 Audible books, 40 plus now. It is from the Blood Red Orange in Italy. It has 0 caffeine. It has 0 dairy, 0 gluten, 0 soy. and it comes from their blood red orange, and it's the only patent fat burner. 94% of consumers who use this fat burner, they decrease in composition of the fat, visceral fat, belly fat. The 6% who didn't get results did not use it for 12 weeks to be a part of it, or they were inconsistent. So you would do 1 tablespoon a day. It has everything inside of it. Drop the word in the comments, collagen. I can either look at the collagen you're using, or I can show you the one and introduce you to what is called Snow Slim. It's medical grade, proven through science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, clean. It's got the organic tremella mushroom dose already in it. It's got the dose of the Morosil fat burner already in it. It's got the type 2 collagen dose already in it, and it's water soluble. Okay, I'd rather pay an extra 42 cents per day for my collagen than to get one that has 0 absorption and doesn't give me any positive benefits. So Samantha, I screenshotted your name because I don't want to stop the show. I will send you that video. The expert kind of explains it better than I can. I never like sharing what I use until someone actually does their own research, just to see like, okay, wow, I never knew that about the human body. Wow, that makes sense. I do have it in another form without the fat burner if you didn't want that, Brittany. But I always use the fat burner because why wouldn't I want to burn more fat and turn fat into lean muscle to have a higher metabolism? But I'm also almost 40 years old. I don't know how old you are. Okay. So any questions in regards to that? Anyone who asks me a question, I'm going to send you something. So you have to ask me a question in the comments, even if it's $5 in product credits. So if you ask me a question in the comments, Jackie, you can't count. Social marketers can't. I'm going to send you $5, and I want a legit question. I want to give you for the last 5 minutes Q&A, like to give you my undivided attention. Do you guys see the baby? Gia, wake up. Everyone wants to see you. Today I have to go get her a little playpen. I have to get her a purse. She's my little baby. Okay, I guess no one wants free products. Free product credits. I also could send you some nitro, hydrogen water. You want lipstick? Q&A. I covered everything. Make sure you go back to the beginning to catch everything we discussed. Especially, guys, if you're wondering why that post went viral, like I can barely keep up. Okay? So make sure you're doing that. Any questions? I was in Orlando. We were at a cheer comp. So Bella actually placed 14 on one team out of like 80 something. And then 15th place out of 90 something. So not bad, right? They wanted to do better, but hey, it is what it is, right? You placed. What about the people that got 92nd place? You got to go back for a second day, which some people didn't even get to go back for. And the rest is history. We're going into a new season now. Okay, so no one has questions. I would definitely go back to the beginning, 100%. It's so funny because I just drank that nitro and I literally already feel it kicking in. I just say everyone gets it because you try it and then ship it back if you don't get amazing results. You know how many things come up when I'm going through my phone at night that I order? And I literally will just return it if I don't love it. But most things, like, I absolutely love. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, I got these new things called Feels. Jackie, are you still on? Any questions? Maybe my comments aren't working. Yep. No one's talking. How's my hair look? Sorry. Okay, so I'll hop off. I'm going to be on live later. I'm doing a full, oh my gosh, I did a thing. I will share that. Tara, I'm screenshotting your name right now to send you the Alive Greens. I'm so excited. My products will be here Friday. I cannot wait to start. You're going to feel amazing. I cannot believe, you guys, I've been up through the night like 2-3 times with the puppy. She broke her arm. I cannot believe the instant feeling I have when I use my hydrogen water. My cell activation. Do you want to know what used to happen to me when I didn't sleep? It was a compound effect of literally being so tired that all I wanted to do was eat. This is a game changer. You only need 6.5 to 7 hours of sleep. You wake up refreshed. You want to go to the gym. Hydrogen water should be the staple that every single person uses, right? Well, I said that about collagen. Yeah, just drop in the comments the word cell activation. I'll introduce you to that expert, or drop hydrogen or all of it. And then Alive, what she dropped was for the greens. That's for the greens. I'm also doing my hair. What are you doing to your hair? Are you working today? Her name's Gia. Tara, are you tracking your food? Are you tracking your food? Yeah, I can show you the greens. I figured you weren't. I'm gonna show you the greens and the collagen. It's only 1 tablespoon. It comes in chocolate mint or chocolate raspberry. I prefer chocolate raspberry, but if you like mint, do chocolate mint. If you're like weird about it, you literally can have it on your Greek yogurt. You can take it in your Greek yogurt. You can take it in your cottage cheese. You can put it in a smoothie. Like, there is no one size fits all. So that's up to you. This is Yucca approved. This is what I add in here. I have a thing at Caitlin's school. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, so these are the greens. Let me get a glass of water and show you how this works. And then I have to get off because it makes me go to the bathroom. TMI, we're all women, you know it. It only has to be about 8 ounces of water, okay? We're gonna take these powerful, wait until you see the depth of this. Just straightened it. You will see it tonight on the team call. Won't be a hot mess for once. Ooh, you looked so hot the other day. Your birthday's Friday, right? Friday or Thursday? Okay, so this is the greens, okay? It does not get chunky. Drop Alive in the comments and I can show you the video. And the video explains how it, okay, so right here, watch this depth. You want dark green like this. You don't want clumpy, you do not want grass, you do not want fillers when it comes to greens, okay? So easy peasy, this was $6 on Amazon. The taste is absolutely delicious. Like, you are gonna be obsessed. That's the Alive, that's my greens. What? Okay, this right here, you always shake it up, okay? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, 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 shake your booty. Shake your booty. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Look at that arm, guys. That's cell activation happening right now. This right here, 1 tablespoon. I open it up. I can put it in a smoothie. I can put it in my mouth. I can put it in Greek yogurt. Full dose spectrum of a medical grade collagen with a fat burner with 0 caffeine. If you drop collagen in the comments, I will introduce you to the one that I use. Otherwise, just make sure it's a type 2, make sure it has third-party validation, make sure it's clean, make sure it's YUKA approved, Because if it's not yucca approved, most likely, what are you doing? You're actually hurting yourself. You're adding additives, higher glucose levels, higher what else? Blood sugar, higher cortisol. All those things take your food when you eat it. Instead of storing it and using it as energy, it stores it in our fat pockets. I was a part and I saw it every single day happening to me. Look at my veins now. It's because of cell activation. Drop cell activation for your cocktail. Let me show you a few of my people. If you guys didn't get that free protein guide, drop in the comments guide. It's the guide that helped me. Cell activation right here, this gal. But her formula is different than this girl's formula. Cell activation. So I have to ask you 3 or 4 questions 2 weeks in. Okay? Everyone's formula is different. When I meet people at the mall, it's like, hey, listen, I have to ask questions. It's not a one size fits all. As a group certified fitness instructor who's obsessed with what she does, I can tell you right now that cell activation is the only route I will ever go. What? Okay, I'm gonna hop off. I will get the replay. I'll see comments. I'll screenshot it. I will message you, so check your inbox 100%. And you will, I promise, hear from me. So I'm gonna take the baby out. I'm gonna make myself go work out, okay, 100%. And if you need anything at all, make sure to get in my inbox and I will answer any questions in an orderly fashion. I love you. Happy early birthday, Jackie. I'll see you tonight on our team call. Bye, guys. Happy Tuesday. Go back to the beginning and listen to the challenge for 24 hours. Say hi to Gia.